So we are now entering the last area of the main game, at least.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a pretty short game. That's why it got DLC. Makes it a little bit longer. And this is where most of the story comes to fruition a bit. Let's see if you can pick up on some of these clues.
Okay, so glass is broken.
It's been a while since I took out my lighter.
The eye's looking down on the ground in the frame.
I'm gonna be 100%. I have no idea what the eye pertains to other than being like a symbol. I don't know
Symbol
what.
of you're always being watched.
Like, yeah, but also I feel like there's more to it, but I don't know.
Yeah, there's eyes everywhere.
But other than the eye, do you notice anything particular here? Couple things to notice. By a couple, I mean like at least.
Talking about
At
the
least.
picture, one with the face and with eyes.
Nicholas is on his way with my order, by the way. Spelled with all caps. Nicholas! Right. So there's the portrait that's covered, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a portrait which seems to be of a geisha.
People.
Yeah, the geisha and either her family or daughters. And the singing that the geisha does, if you listen closely, it is a variant of the theme that plays whenever we eat something. Also, there's this lighthouse, which doesn't seem important now, but has some symbolism. It's the geisha.
Combing your hair in a broken mirror.
In a broken mirror. You're like me, but like tall. Ow! Why?
Game over? Yep.
Yeah, game over. I just want you to see her face.
It's a mask.
It is a mask. So, we are not to interrupt thy lady. I believe there is something that we can do.
Are you sure we're not supposed to interrupt her? We need to find a key.
We're not supposed to
door.
interrupt her by going up to her. I believe there's something else we need to do in order
Drop
to...
a book.
Yeah, something like that in order to distract her. It might be in that room. It might not. I'm not sure if it's one of those things where you have to do something in a different room and she reacts.
Maybe you need to shut the door.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, you can climb up the sheets. Can you open that wardrobe?
I think there's something on top of the wardrobe. Can you not? Okay. Oh, more importantly, I'm pretty sure I can. She also has a geisha doll.
Mm-hmm.
Another portrait covered.
Oh, the vase.
Yeah, the vase.
With an eye on it.
We have another covered portrait and one that's less covered. You notice anything?
It doesn't show her eyes.
Does it remind you of somebody?
Are you saying it looks like the character? We're just a doll version of the mink.
Seems pretty similar to us. I mean, all the portraits, yellow dress, Skinny girl. We really don't get to see her face, but, you know, same kind of demeanor.
There's a key. Go under the bed. You do.
Why would I need to go under the bed? Like the covered portrait over here, it's the exact same one as this one that's not covered. And then there's another portrait which seems to be a different variant.
It looks like 2 portraits are missing.
This one, I think, like, for some reason the eyes in this portrait is, like, slashed out. The one on the ground. I got stuck against the wall.
Breaking in the broken mirror. Alright.
Release the evil goop. She pops out the closet. That's also a different portrait that I don't think we've seen anywhere in the game yet. The one with the guy with the bow tie, I think that might be the tall man. I think it might be the tall man. I'm not sure. So you open this room that she's clearly locked because
all broken mirrors.
All broken mirrors. Seems like for a very beautiful lady who hides her face, broken mirrors. Oh, that's not nice.
That is not good.
Which is why I think she's probably the one that fucked up the face of the long-armed man, because he probably saw her face by accident. Whether accident or intentional, who knows?
Well, we haven't even seen the face of the long man. All we saw was his feet, his arms, and his...
Well, because his skin was teared down from his scalp.
Oh.
Like, I'm assuming he accidentally saw her, and then she flipped the fuck out and, like, just blinded him. No! No! No!
She's not even... She's hovering.
Oh yeah, she's super powerful. No fair, I got distracted because food is here. Let me go grab that before it gets cold. Why are all the crazy ladies pretty?
Because you gotta be pretty to be crazy. That's why it's called Pretty Crazy.
Run!
Dive!
Woo!
Light! Darkness.
It is darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All these broken mirrors. I hear crying.
Oh, that wasn't crying. That was my character fucking huffing and puffing. I was running.
Must be cold as well in there.
It is cold. It is cold. Cold and unforgiving. Now, I believe this is the boss room. No, this is the boss room, I think. But before, we need to find her weakness. Can you take a wild guess as to what her weakness is?
Actual mirror, which is the one right on that stand.
Which is also the one that we saw on the security camera.
Yep.
which means she's basically like, she's not the captain of the ship, but she's the main like person, right? Like the person who's in charge of it all. So it's like, why is there a security camera like keeping tabs on her, keeping tabs on her weakness, keeping tabs on everything else, and even like the little guys that are running away who are being eaten by the patrons? It's like, who put that there? Why is it in a secret room? And now we just do what we have to do.
This Zelda mirror shield this bitch.
Oh, no fair bullshit. The game didn't know what to do. It says she touched you. So to be fair, yeah, I did kind of react late to that. She's the only skinny one. Now where's the spotlight? Need the light to reflect.
Lights, camera, action, now. Power of grace compels you.
One.
Oh wait, no, wrong religion.
You so fucking ugly. Look at yourself.
Shine the light.
It's like that boss fight with Beast in Kingdom Hearts 2. Please, master, please compose yourself.
Right.
But nobody ever gets to hear. Oh shit! Nobody ever gets to hear the full voice line because you just mash the triangle button because it also does damage.
No, that is the voice line. You just keeps repeating it. Master,
no.
please compose yourself.
Yeah, but most people just react to the triangle button being there, so they don't even like attack Beast. So the entire time you just hear, "Please, master, please, please, master, please, please, master, please." It just repeats. And then the only time you hear the finish line is when he dies and it goes in slow-mo. He's like, "Compose yourself."
Light, give me power.
Shut the fuck up. Light, give me power. And then you have Minnie going, "Spear."
And you broke another mirror. We're doomed. We're doomed.
She's so fucking ugly. Break the mirror. But she's defeated. And guess what? I'm fucking hungry. Kiss on that neck. Have a little bit of nibble. Got that shoulder showing. Also, her mask fell off. Hello, little one. Now I am the Colossal Titan.
And it's at this point we realized we were the bad guys all along. I'm joking.
I mean, were we? It's not over yet. It's not over yet. We still have to escape the ship.
But now we have dark powers. And we have a lot of patrons that are just fat and ready to eat. We're the plague. The Black Plague.
Well, I guess I'll never go hungry. All that film grain. Oh my god. It's so ugly.
Ambiance, man. Ambiance. It couldn't...
Ambiance so I can't fucking see?
Yeah, it's supposed to make the light more...
Then just had... That's what the bloom effect is for.
The gnomes.
The gnomes.
They're like, what do we do now?
We're free!
Freedom!
That's World Nightmares. So, what did you gather from that?
It is based on the bubonic plague. You welcome in death. Pestilence.
There's a bunch of trailers, a bunch of theories and shit. From what I gathered off of my own thinking is that Six, or whatever the fuck the character's name is the daughter of the geisha. Right? Geisha had a daughter, and I'm assuming the geisha, I don't know why she had a daughter. Maybe it's just something that happened, or a natural evolution of some sort. Maybe having dark powers, you have an offspring. But there's also the other picture of the other geishas. So probably like a...
Maybe she was trapped
a fight
from the tall guy. That was the monitoring.
I have a feeling that she took her daughter and went, she's gonna overtake my power just like I did with my mother, and so on and so forth. Right? So lock that little bitch up, right? Lock her up, but for some reason don't, like, lock her up in a specific area instead of just instantly, feed her to the patrons like the other boys and stuff, right? Maybe some sort of reason, or maybe like if a patron were to eat her just like how she ate her mom, they would gain some sort of innate power or something like that. The tall man probably was in charge of keeping Six, looking at her, maybe not understanding the full power of what would happen, just went like, why am I here? Why am I letting these people get eaten? Why am I fucking imprisoning the daughter of the geisha or whatever? And he just goes, shit don't make sense, killing myself, can't take it no more, right? So all through the game, we're looking for a way to escape, but more importantly, we're looking for, like, with escape, in order to escape we need the power, so we're gonna go kill the geisha, right? Kill our mommy, take her power, get off the ship. Why do we even have the ship like this? Why does anything even exist the way it does? I don't know. Maybe the geisha, like, just like everyone else, you grow up, you get that ugly face, right? Because she hides her face. She hates that. And maybe fucking having the patrons there is just like a source of, like,
or
a source of, like, life energy that she can just siphon off of, right?
Maybe it's beautiful. In a way, this is like the personification of death, in that you're basically like the husk trying to get your power from your spirit. Like the geisha is like your spirit, and everything else is like a living dead.
It can't be that because of the DLC.
I don't know about the DLC yet.
I know. The DLC gives more questions than answers, but it does put a nice little perspective on things. Right? Or, who knows, it can just be like someone sat there, watched a bunch of Twin Peaks and said, I can do that too. Right?
Maybe.
You know? Why was he being chased by that car? I don't know. I don't care. But haven't played Little Nightmares 2. Maybe it will be an anthology thing, but from when it first got announced, I think 6 is in that game? Little Raincoat Girl?
Like, just looking at the cover, I saw both, so... Alright, 6.
It's been a while since I've like really looked at it. And then, but also the problem comes with, I believe Little Nightmares 3 is not being made by the team that made 1 and 2. Instead, those guys are making a different game, which I forgot the name of it, but it literally looks just like Little Nightmares. And then there's the other game that just got announced or whatever at like the PlayStation State of Play thing a couple months ago. Yeah, it's that game's being made by the people who did Lost in Random, which I haven't played yet, but I have it. It's like the game with the girl and her, like, she has this dice, like this like little dice companion. I have the game. I haven't played it yet. All right. Buttons. They said no. You're gonna sit here and watch this credit scene because I believe there is not a scene, but like a little thing they show after the credits. But there ain't no way to skip it. So. But what you think about the game so far?
Very, very short. I thought it was going to be longer than that.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely not. Games like these, like Limbo and Inside and shit, like 4 hours max. 4 hours, 5 hours max. Maybe 6 hours if you're looking for an alternate ending or something. Yeah. That's why when it came out, it was like, what, $20? But I like nice little short games like this, you know, things like Journey and stuff like that.
Yeah, like Abzu.
I haven't played Abzu. Is it good?
It's alright. It's more of an adventure. Like, or less of an adventure, more like you're discovering the depths of the sea.
What was the other game the Journey guys made? Flower? Yeah, they had Flower, and then there's like another game. They didn't make this one, but something's like it's like Entwine or something like that.
Or Twine.
Yeah, but if you feel like looking up the lyrics to that song that played, you can do so. No major. Just put like Little Nightmares TV song lyrics. Because I go ahead, look that up. Because I don't remember the lyrics. It's been years. But that song was definitely stuck in my head for a while. Bandai Namco Entertainment Korea.
I wish one day I could work for Bandai.
No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. That's the... Well, you want to make the same fight? Oh, how is Goku gonna fight Frieza this time? Like...
But there's different departments. What do you...
Different departments. There was something recently that happened with, like, Tekken. It was either like Tekken or like the crossovers for Tekken or something. Someone left the company, and like Tekken's gonna take a hit for it because the person that left was like a big spokesman for it. Little Nightmares.
It's still the eye.
It is the eye, but we're in the middle of it, so maybe whoever was watching the oh, by the way, there's the lighthouse. And we're there.
In the middle of the sea.
In the middle of the sea, but also there's a doorway there, so maybe
that's where we got out?
Yeah, maybe that's where we got out. But also, I don't know, because there's that scene earlier where when we're climbing on the outside of the boat, the patrons are going from one boat to another boat. Who knows, maybe this is one of the alternate timelines of fucking not Infamous, oh, what is it called? BioShock.
Or maybe, if you look at the tower, it's moving too, so instead of a ship, it's a submarine.
I am yellow like a submarine. Yeah, Little Nightmares. And then we go to extras. And then we go to... Do I not have the chapter select? Hold up, I got this. Shut up. And then we go to... down here. Recovered flotsam? I don't know what the fuck that is. Hug gnomes, smash statues. Yeah, 1 out of 2. I definitely missed one. 1 out of 2. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 2. I missed the gnome. 1 out of 1. And then this is the DLC. It was episodic, I believe. I think you bought it all at once, but like they released over time. You play as a boy. Does this boy look familiar?
I was gonna say it looks like the Undertales.
Ah!
And you get dragged down. Oh, it's the boy in the crypt.
Hey, remember when I said one of those boys look a bit more important than the other?
Yeah, but not the one.
We're also a bit taller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at that. So do you want to go through this right now, or do you want to wait for next time?
Up to you.
What time is it? Do I got the time to do it?
It's 9:09.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I will, because I gotta eat, and if I got work tonight.
Alright.
You can pick up on it tomorrow.
Alright.